What's up, man? What's going on, my HR family? It is I am Movie for the 713. We're back with another episode, man. Just see by the title, man. Today we're going to talk about the Nashville. I don't even know how I can say the word. Whatever happened in Nashville, man. The suspect, all right, or the whole incident that's going on in Nashville right now. All right, so a little bit of recap for the people that really don't know what's going on with the situation in Nashville. This crazy person supposedly went with an RV, and he had a bomb in the RV. And he decided to blow up the at&t building, or part of the at&t building. I mean, this is what the media's told us, that maybe he was a crazed man. But, I mean, it's just strange. I mean, the weird part about it is that before he blew it up, he was playing a bunch of music. I mean, the downtown music. I mean, have y'all heard that song before? Downtown.
60s pop icon Petula Clark says she is in a state of shock because her hit song Downtown was played moments before the Nashville bomber blew up his RV.
And I think 15 minutes before it blew up, he actually gave a warning to everybody to just evacuate. He wasn't really trying to hurt people. I never heard of a suicide bomber that gives warning before it happens. I mean, it's just, we don't really know what's going on. It sounded like a scheduled drill. Pre-planned. It kind of smelled fishy, maybe a little bit militarized. I mean, if y'all see the videos with the cops, it seems like they already had the perimeter blocked off, like they knew shit was gonna happen, and it just seemed very suspect. Kind of like real planned out, and kind of like an exercise. The type of exercises like from Boston. If y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway. But we're here to talk about the new updates. The new updates that the news is bringing out, which is just I already knew what was going to happen once the at&t was brought out. They're going to say it was some. I called it. I think I did live stream right after this shit happened, and I told you that they were going to say that this guy was a conspiracy theorist or somehow, so they could blame people supposedly with the conspiracy theories that they're so dangerous, and so they could. See us as a national threat. So anybody giving out these conspiracy theories, which they claim with baseless facts, because the media surely does a bunch of journalism to try to debunk all of our baseless facts. But what they don't know, that everything that we talk about is actually about facts. I mean, it's just crazy. But they want to bring out other deeper conspiracy theories. I mean, stuff that we can't prove. So of course they made this guy look like a crazy person, and they said this guy was a conspiracy theorist, of course, which I predicted, but it goes beyond that. But anyway, let's look at this news report. Everything just smells fishy about it, guys.
The man responsible for the blast, Anthony Warner, mailed a package to someone in Murfreesboro just days before the bombing. That man immediately turned it over to the FBI. Investigative reporter Ben Hall shares exclusive details about what was inside.
This nondescript package was postmarked December 23rd, 2 days before the bombing. It had no return address, but the rambling pages inside left no doubt who it was from. "Hey dude, you will never believe what I found in the park," reads a cover letter to one of Warner's longtime friends. It was signed by Julio, a name Warner's friends say he often used when sending them emails. It continued, "The knowledge I have gained is immeasurable. I now understand everything, and I mean everything, from what we really are to what the known universe really is." The letter urged the friend to watch some internet videos he included on 2 Samsung thumb drives. On another page, Warner wrote about 9/11 conspiracy theories, ending with the statement that the moon landing and 9/11 have so many anomalies they are hard to count. Warner later wrote that September 2011 was supposed to be the end game for the planet, because that's when he says aliens and UFOs began launching attacks on Earth. He believed the media was covering up those attacks. But Warner's writings grow even more bizarre. At one point, he writes to his friend about reptilians and lizard people that he believed control Earth and had tweaked human DNA. Warner wrote, "They put a switch into the human brain so they could walk among us and appear human." Warner's letters cover a variety of bizarre theories, but he never mentions at&t or anything else that would suggest a specific motive for the Nashville bombing.
Supposedly he mailed something to one of his good old buddies, his longtime friend. I don't even know how close they are. They just leave it in limbo. Supposedly he called himself Julio. It was a nickname of his, which we don't. Everything that we're hearing this is just hearsay. We don't know if anything is correct because the media likes to twist things into their own narrative. But we really don't know what's going on here, man. He's just he starts talking about reptilians, which you know what I'm saying is. I mean, they basically cover all the big major conspiracy theorists, 9/11, a bunch of stuff, which they try to make it once again seem like 9/11 it's just a conspiracy. But of course, y'all know what's up. I mean, everybody knows what's up. We're talking about major stuff, but they bring it up. I mean, probably for a reason. Maybe they're just they get triggered by it. I don't know. I'm not trying to say that any of these conspiracy theories are true or false. I'm just saying when the media gets really triggered about this kind of stuff, it means that he struck a nerve. So, they might just be using this as a way to debunk everybody that, they're gonna start calling him a Cannon's conspiracy theories or far right conspiracy theories. They're just gonna throw his name around all over the place, and it's just gonna be more propaganda, man. It's just more propaganda for to silence people who actually want to speak the truth. I mean, just more shit to cover up the actual real truth that's going on right here with these, these trafficking rings and shit. But they don't want to bring any of that shit up. They call those basically conspiracy theories too, even though there's actual trials going on with against Lane Maxwell and also Prince Andrew and a lot of people in power involved, and they still want to call that conspiracy theory. I mean, to my opinion, with this going on right here, I mean, it's just strange. I mean, this just took a real weird turn. I'm just trying to share what's going on right now. All right, I'll bring my calculations later on. I gotta dig deep into this. I gotta see what else is really going on, and to give you my real estimated thoughts about this. But I'm just trying to report the crazy stuff that's going on with the media right now. Another thing that's going on with this Nashville bombing victim, the wife of the bomber, she's recently came out with her attorneys. I mean, when this incident happened, nobody really knew who did it, supposedly. So everybody was raising rewards for any information. You know how they say $10,000 rewards, but I guess the reward got up to over 300,000. Somebody donated 230,000. Some people, it got up to 30,000, 230,000. I mean, this is a big chunk of money. So now she's requesting the lottery winnings or the reward money. I mean, you can't make this shit up. She wants all of the money. She said, "I'm the one that gave you the information. It's my money."
The girlfriend called investigators on Christmas Day and said Warner was likely responsible, according to her attorney. Investigative reporter Ben Hall talked with that attorney, who says she deserves the reward money for helping to solve the case.
She felt concerned enough for the safety of everyone that she immediately called the FBI.
Attorney Jim Roberts now represents Anthony Warner's former girlfriend. He says she knew who did it after hearing someone had blown up an RV in front of an at&t building downtown.
She knew that he had animosity towards at&t for some bizarre reason. He had worked there. He was familiar with the building. He knew what they did there.
Roberts says the at&t connection only made her more certain it was Anthony Warner, and she shared that with the FBI on Christmas.
Apparently he had worked for a company that had worked for at&t, and the company was terminated, and he got fired and somehow blamed at&t for that.
Roberts also represents attorney Ray Throckmorton, who once represented Warner and his girlfriend and spoke exclusively to News Channel 5 Investigates.
The FBI and TBI is at my front door.
He said agents showed up at his home the morning after Christmas. He told them about the police report he and Warner's girlfriend filed more than a year earlier. She told police Warner was building bombs in the RV trailer at his home.
They certainly should be applauded for trying to prevent this tragedy. There's no doubt about that. But that's not what the reward is designed for.
Roberts says Throckmorton and Warner's girlfriend don't deserve the reward money because of the warning a year earlier, but because they came forward after the bombing, before anyone knew Warner was dead. Bush Spiriton says the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation immediately donated $10,000 for information leading to the bomber. He says businesses then pledged more money.
We control right now that's tied to a reward was $34,500.
A TV host with CNBC pledged $250,000 in reward money, but Spiriton says they don't control that. He said he's waiting for the official investigation to be closed before deciding who gets the reward money. Roberts says if other tips led to identifying Warner, the money should be shared. He just wants to make sure it's paid out.
We want people to come forward. If you're going to go make a reward or offer an award for people to come forward, you need to honor that when they do come forward.
It's my money, and I want it now. I mean, it's just turned into a damn circus right now. I mean, it's just crazy the shit is going on. Even the police officers already have murals.
A new mural in Nashville honors the heroes of the Christmas morning bombing. The faces of the 6 officers are now there on the street where they worked to evacuate people before the explosion. The mural is at the Hard Rock Cafe, sitting on a boarded-up window destroyed during the explosion.
Saying that they were the ones that evacuated everybody. I mean, if my corrections are right, man, didn't the bomber himself alert everybody?
Warning.
This area must be evacuated now.
This area must be evacuated now, was the repeat announcement coming from a vehicle on the street. And it was followed by this enormous explosion.
So what the fuck? I mean, he's the one that alerted everybody. I mean, everything's just sketchy. Everything's just sketchy. It seems weird. It seems everything's pre-planned. It seems like the cops already had a perimeter. It seems like everybody was already evacuated. Like this was just a big show, you know, for propaganda and media. And to try to, I mean, we still got to figure out what the real meaning behind is, because I know the AT&T was probably hiding a lot of information. Maybe AT&T themselves did this shit, man. I mean, there's just a lot of questions, a lot of weird details, a lot of craziness going on. I mean, the media is just spinning things, and we gotta look through the BS to see what is really going on. So if y'all guys have any information, please share it to me on my Instagram, man. If y'all find any breaking details, I want to keep investigating this, because everything just seems ridiculous right now. I mean, it's just it's like a damn circus, and I mean, shit doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. I mean, this is fishy to me, but maybe I'm tripping. But anyway, leave your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think about the situation. And yeah, man, also like, subscribe, hit the notification sign. So anyway, this is B0mbing for the 713. I'm going to see y'all in the next episode. Bam.